games to play, and give St. Louis credit, they didn't mail it in, they showed up and played hard, and Bennington was outstanding, and, you know, they made us earn it, so I'm glad it's that kind of game, not a, you know, a blowout or an easy one. I think you want to play competitive games down the stretch going into the playoffs, and we've had a bunch of them.
When you clinch the first point, can you breathe a little bit? Are you thinking about it like that?
When we,
when you go over?
oh, for sure, yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, I mean, we wanted to win the game, I think we wanted to win the game, one, because, you know, the crowd tonight, I thought the building was electric. Last game of the season, this crowd has supported us all year. You know, you want to finish and give them a win, and I think our guys wanted to make sure that happened. But for sure, once we knew we had the point and the conference clinched, you can relax a little bit. But I think it was important to our group to win the last game. I think we wanted to earn it, and we did that all year. And you know, it's a lot of points, 113 points.
Jake, obviously you had a great game. It's silly, but even that shootout,
yeah,
you're not going to see it in the playoffs, but it's got to give him a great boost of confidence.
Yeah,
he play as well as he did.
Yeah, he looks confident. He looks like he's back, not overthinking things, just reacting. I mean, you know, the two empty net saves were unbelievable. You know, with our group, the way we play, you know, if he can play that way and make a couple huge saves a night when we do have breakdowns, because we don't have a lot of them, you know, we're going to be really tough to beat. And, you know, it wasn't just tonight. He's been building his game for a while here now. It's pretty good.
What does it mean for What does it mean for a team that went to the conference finals to come back and get the top seed and to take that home ice out of the equation?
Yeah, well, you know, it's just a testament to our leadership and character, and it's a great point by you. You know, a lot of times when you go on a deep run and don't win, there's a hangover the next year. You know, you're emotionally spent at the end of the year. It's really hard to get going again, and I didn't sense that with our group. I thought right from training camp we had a quick start to the season, got off on the right foot, you know, handled adversity throughout the year really well. When it hit, you know, didn't have any really extended losing streaks, found a way to win games and keep the losing streaks really short, get right back on track again. So that's a testament to the leadership in our room.
You mentioned Jake's game building. He talked extensively about just how challenging it's been with the people around him, getting him and his confidence back up to this point. And maybe I didn't realize that to that extent. Can you speak to his resilience about what he's done to get his game to this point?
Yeah, I think, you know, with all elite athletes, but I think particularly with goal scorers and goalies, you know, it's a huge confidence position. You know, it's a reason goal scorers are so streaky, and I think goaltending has a part of that too, where you know, it's a big confidence position. When you're feeling good about your game, you're seeing pucks are hitting you, you know, you're getting those posts or those empty net saves at the right time, and when they're not, it's not, you know, and I think goal scorers, it's the same thing. So, you know, it's probably the first really big adversity he's faced in his pro career as a starter, and I think those kind of things harden you and battle scar you, and I think that's great. You know, it won't be the last time he'll go through something like that, but you know, he'll be better for it, and you know, I'm glad he's out of it and not you know, looking like himself again. But he had to work for that. There was a lot of work put into that.
I think you were 12-9 in shootouts and overtime. How important was that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we know it's been an issue before. I thought, you know, it was something the guys worked at, and again, I thought we came out and, especially early in the season, fixed it. Really had some detail to our game in overtime, and so yeah, good on our group. I'm just proud of our group. I think you know, it's a long season. The NHL season's a long season, and you know, you get to the end, and now you get the fun part. So we're excited to get started.
To that point, how long do you guys kind of take to acknowledge what you've been through and what you've accomplished this season before you shift over into playoff mode?
Yeah. What time is it now? Probably about 8 hours. You know, we'll give the guys tomorrow off, the players, but you know, as a coaching staff, we've got to start preparing tomorrow for a couple teams, depending on the scenario, right? It'll be Vegas or LA, it looks like. So we've got to have preparations for both those teams, and then we still don't know when we'll start, whether that's Sunday or Monday or another day. So there's still a lot of things up in the air. So unfortunately, we won't get to enjoy it for very long.
Is that hard, not knowing till about midnight tomorrow who you're?
Yeah, it's not easy, you know. I think, but it is what it is, and that's, you know, what I love about the NHL is just the parity of the league and the battles down the stretch to get in, and you know, there was some great games in the last 2 weeks, and there's a reason the first round of the NHL playoffs are, you know, some people call it the best 2 weeks in sports. You know, it's an absolute gauntlet of good teams and great hockey. So, you know, we've got to be prepared for that.
Thanks, Pete.
Okay, thank you.